This solo looks simple on paper, but it secretly trains three things most intermediate guitar players struggle with: timing, picking technique, and how to use motifs to compose a good solo. And the crazy part is, even though it's from the Countdown to Extinction era by Megadeth, it's not even from Marty Friedman. Here we go. This is exactly why Sweating Bullets is such a powerful solo for intermediate guitar players. The tempo is moderate, but the mechanical and musical complexity is high. That makes it perfect to train technique consciously and not just chasing speed. If you are at that stage where fast solos work sometime, but it kind of feels inconsistent, this solo is pure gold for you. Hey Guitar Champion, what's going on? I'm Justin Hombach, back from my practice dojo. Welcome to today's video and let's break down Sweating Bullets. Let's start with the first triplet run. At first, this line feels slightly uncomfortable, but that's exactly the point. We are playing triplets in groups in 3, but the sequence itself is based on 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means the accent keeps shifting, which creates this really cool rhythmical tension. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here's the technical trap. We always end the string with an upstroke. To move smoothly to the next string, we need something which is called downward pick slant. That means that the wrist rotates slightly so the back of the pick goes down and the tip is free in the air, not trapped between the strings. And this exact mechanic shows up more over the whole solo, so keep that in mind. Up next, we stay in the triplet feel, but rhythmical, more based on 3 and also inside the pentatonic framework, which is the 5th position of the pentatonic. This is where pick slanting becomes a bit trickier, but don't panic. This is why the solo is so good for training. Medium tempo, high coordination demand. You have enough time to think and to control, but you can't fake the mechanics. A simple rule for me that helps a lot here is the last note on a string defines the pick slant direction. And it's always the opposite direction. So if we end with a downstroke as the last note on a string, we have to use upward pick slanting. If we end on an upstroke as the last note on a string, we have to use downward pick slanting. Now up next is my favorite part of the solo. Instead of just running scales, Dave starts to think in motifs. He uses legato technique here to change the dynamic and the rhythm with hammer-ons and pull-offs. And then he's taking this one idea and he started to move it across the strings. And then landing on a different set of strings. That's how a solo starts to feel composed and not random anymore. Now he's using this actually really simple melody and is playing this all in triplets. This one is on one hand a really cool hand synchronization exercise because we can be really aware if our right and if our left hand is together. After every third note we have to change the note on the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we can really be aware and get conscious if we are doing something like this. In this case my left hand was a little bit too early, or something like this. In this case my right hand was too early, or is it really locked in together? Be aware on the string changes here, of course, you always use the pick stand technique to go from one string to the next string. Even though the tempo is still more medium and we have enough time to use extra movement to go from one string to the next string, but as soon as we want to play faster solos, I will warn you, you cannot use this extra motion anymore, and you will come into Hell's Kitchen. Use the slower and more medium tempo to work on the pick standing already and get an awareness and a feeling for it. Highly recommend this to you. Finally, he released everything by using the diminished fifths, which is already an interval with quite some tension, and now he's moving it up chromatically. Simple idea, massive tension. That's why Sweating Bullets is such a must-known solo for intermediate guitar players. It trains rhythm, mechanics, and musical thinking without being insanely fast. If you want to practice this properly, you will find the tabs, the guitar profile, backing tracks in different tempos for free in the link in the description box. And if you want to go deeper in shredding techniques like this for beginners to intermediate guitar players, then check out the Gateway to Shred, my 4-week transformational course, where every day you will get an easy lesson with me together, where I'm going to teach you everything that you have to know about the right mechanics, the right way to practice, and to get your licks up to tempo. Check the link in the description box for more information. This video is a part of a series where I want to break down essential intermediate guitar solos every week. So if you have a solo in your mind that you would love to learn here on this channel, write it in the comment section. And if you want to get more shreducation, of course, feel free to subscribe. I hope I'm going to see you in my next video. I wish you a lot of fun learning, practicing, and mastering the guitar. Cheers and power your progress.